This video is the second video of how to write a research paper. Before starting, I remind you of subscribing my video. In this video, two main points are discussed. The first point is finding the needed information, and the second point is taking notes. Under the heading Finding the Needed Information, we discuss going to a library, learning about the library system, asking for the librarian's help, checking the library catalogues, checking the subject headings, checking the computerized data, and finally checking the book's references and bibliographies. In the second section, we discuss searching the internet. First, we talk about choosing a search engine. Second, using specific keywords. Finally, using academic sites. Going to a library. Nowadays, most students do research on the internet, but the university library is still there. It is still an excellent place for students. Try the library first. Firstly, the information is organized. Secondly, the librarian can help you. As soon as you go to the library, try to learn about the library system. You can ask the librarian help you. You can also ask for the librarian help whenever you need. Ask the librarian about books related to your topic. The third thing you should do is checking the library catalogues. If you already know the name of the book and the author, it is easier for you to find the book. You can check the library catalogues, and in some libraries they have computerized catalogues. Then you can check the subject heading of the catalog cards. Here you can see a sample catalog card. You can also check the computerized data. In some libraries, there is access to computerized data to make searching easier for the researchers. Check the book's references and bibliographies. Sometimes much of what you find is not directly relevant to your research. At this point, you can check books and articles references or bibliographies to lead you to more material. Most of the time, you need to search the internet. You have to choose a search engine first. An internet search engine is like a library in the online setting. Within millions of domain names are stored pieces of information you can use for your research. You can choose a search engine like Google. No matter what search engine you choose, you'll find a vast collection of resources. Note that for more specific searches, Google Scholar allows you to search for academic articles. Use specific keywords. Keywords are the terms that you can use to find content on the internet. And finally, use academic sites. Just use academic sites for a search topic. When you search, you might find nearly 4 million web pages. It is not possible for you to read all those pages, and not all those pages are related to your objective. Look for domains like .ac, .ed, .org, and .gov. They are reliable domains. To find examples of these websites, use your favorite search engine like Google and enter the relevant keywords like, for example, child labor and .gov. The second major section of this video is taking notes. Let's have a look at the headings and subheadings of this section. Taking notes. A. Listing the sources. 1. For books. 2. For periodicals. 3. For location of the books. 4. For the content of the sources. B. Taking notes of the sources. 1. Exact quotations. 2. Paraphrasing. 3. For your own reading. 4. Your own reactions. Taking notes. A. Listing sources. You must keep careful account of the sources you use because you may need them again and again. You also have to document them in the final paper. Your record of the book should include, first, all information you write in the bibliography section, and second, description of the source to help you remember what kind of work each source is. Recording information for books. For books, you need to record author's full name, book title, publication information like city or country, publisher, year of publishing, and page number. For periodicals, you need to record author's full name, article title, title of the periodical, specific issue by date, and page number. Sometimes you need to read the books again. To be able to relocate the information, you should record the library with the shelf number or other places you found the book. Sometimes you need to remember the kind of information in the books. To help yourself remember the kind of information in the books, you should add a few descriptions to your notes. Taking notes of the source's content. 1. Exact quotations. Whatever you suspect you may quote later, take note of the exact words of the source. Make sure to include them in quotation marks. And you might take notes for paraphrasing. A paraphrase restates another's idea in your own words. Make sure your paraphrasing accurately reflects the meaning of the original using your own words. And sometimes you take notes for your own reading. You might take notes of the important ideas related to your topic or research problem. Again, make sure to keep an accurate record of where each piece of information comes from. Taking notes of your own reactions. During the research and reading process, ideas flow to your mind. Try to have a pen and piece of paper at hand to take notes of your own thoughts. If you don't write them quickly, you might forget them. Most of the research paper is made of your own ideas, so your ideas and thoughts are important. Don't lose them. Important note: at any stage of your research, remember to keep an accurate record of where each piece of information comes from. The last section is a summary which enables us to review the information we discussed before. First, we talked about finding the information. Under this section, we talked about going to a library, learning about library system, asking for the librarian's help, checking the catalogues, computerized data and books, references. Then we talked about searching the internet. We talked about choosing your search engine, using keywords, and using academic, authentic sites. At the end, we discussed taking notes. We talked about taking notes of the books and articles you find useful. We discussed recording author's name, book title, publication information, and page number. Then we talked about recording the book's location and taking notes of the information within the books.